The idea of using a 3D printed gearbox combined with a simple DC motor to propel a real car has captured the imagination of DIY builders, hobbyists, and experimental engineers around the world, leading many to wonder whether such a setup could actually work outside of a small-scale prototype. At first glance, the concept sounds both futuristic and affordable. 3D printing allows you to manufacture complex shapes, internal gears, housings, and custom components at extremely low cost, while a DC motor is a straightforward, widely available power source capable of running from basic battery systems. In theory, combining the two seems like a revolutionary shortcut toward building a functional electric drivetrain without expensive machinery or industrial-grade engineering. But in practice, the big question still remains. Can a 3D printed gearbox plus a DC motor truly generate enough torque, durability, and stability to move a full-size car? To understand that, we need to break down the engineering factors, the performance limitations, the material science involved, and real-world experiments that have already tested the idea. The first major component, the 3D printed gearbox, is both the most exciting and the most concerning part of this equation. Modern 3D printing, especially with FDM, SLA, SLS, or even carbon fiber-filled composite printers, allows people to create extremely precise components that fit together perfectly. A gearbox is essentially a set of gears arranged to increase torque at the expense of speed, or vice versa, depending on the ratio. For a car, what you need most is torque, especially from a standstill. Gears must withstand enormous forces, sudden load spikes, and shock from bumps, acceleration, and braking. Here is where the limitations of 3D printed parts become immediately clear. Most consumer-level 3D printing filaments like PLA, PETG, or ABS are not designed for high mechanical stress, especially not under continuous load or heat. A car drivetrain produces a huge amount of heat, friction, and pressure, and even reinforced materials like nylon or polycarbonate have stress limits far below hardened steel. In many tests done by hobbyists, 3D printed gearboxes work great for small robots, electric bikes, or lightweight vehicles, but they fail catastrophically when scaled up to car-level torque demands. Teeth shear off, housings deform, bearings lose alignment, and heat builds up faster than the plastic can dissipate it. If you upgrade to industrial-grade printers, such as those using metal sintering, high-temperature composites, or carbon fiber reinforced nylon, the performance improves significantly, but the cost also skyrockets, often exceeding the price of a standard metal gearbox. The next part of the equation is the DC motor. While the term DC motor can refer to many different types, brushed, brushless, permanent magnet, high-torque industrial motors, the typical DC motor available to hobbyists is far too weak to move a car on its own. Small DC motors used in scooters or power tools produce only a few hundred watts of power. A full-size car requires tens of kilowatts, sometimes even hundreds depending on weight, terrain, and speed. Even a golf cart uses a high-amp 48-volt motor that is specifically built for heavy torque loads. That said, there are powerful DC motors available on the market, such as forklift motors, industrial conveyor motors, or large brushed DC traction motors designed for electric vehicles from earlier generations. These can produce impressive torque, often enough to move a car at low speeds, especially when paired with the right battery pack. But using a 3D printed gearbox with such motors becomes a major challenge. The motor may be strong enough, but the weak plastic gears cannot handle the torque. In many documented experiments, when hobbyists connect a strong DC motor to a 3D printed gearbox, the gearbox becomes the immediate failure point. Now, could a 3D printed gearbox be designed cleverly enough to work? Potentially, yes, but only under certain conditions. First, the gearbox would need to be oversized dramatically, using large, wide gears to distribute force. Second, it would need to be printed using advanced materials such as carbon fiber nylon, PEEK, Ultem, or metal composites, far beyond the capabilities of a standard home printer. Third, The gearbox would likely need to be lubricated carefully and reinforced with steel inserts, bearings, and supports to prevent flex under load. Even then, the gearbox might only survive under light use, low speeds, or reduced torque conditions. For example, a lightweight go-kart or a microcar built with thin materials and weighing under 150 kilograms could potentially use a 3D printed gearbox without instantly destroying it. But a full-size sedan weighing 1,200 to 2,000 kilograms is a completely different challenge. No plastic gear, no matter how well printed, can compare to forged or machined steel when it comes to withstanding drivetrain stress. Another important factor is heat. When a gearbox operates, friction between gears produces heat. In metal gearboxes, heat dissipates quickly through the casing and surrounding components. In a plastic gearbox, heat accumulates, softening the material and eventually causing deformation or melting. Even a perfectly designed 3D printed part can warp if exposed to continuous high temperature. And because DC motors also generate significant heat during operation, the entire system must be cooled properly. Without cooling, the gearbox becomes a weak link, leading to rapid failure. Thermal expansion also causes gear misalignment, grinding, and accelerated wear. In addition to the engineering challenges, we must also consider real-world case studies. There have been several projects where engineers attempted to move motorcycles, buggies, and even small cars using 3D printed drivetrain parts. Most of these projects work only temporarily or only under low load. The moment the vehicle accelerates hard, climbs a hill, or experiences sudden load, the 3D printed parts crack or shred. Even large experimenting channels on YouTube have shown that 3D printed gears fail far sooner than expected, especially when put under torque loads similar to what a car requires. However, some 3D printed parts have been successfully used in electric vehicles for non-structural components, battery housings, dashboards, controller mounts, airflow ducts, cooling channels, and even body panels, but not torque-bearing parts like gear sets. So will a 3D printed gearbox and a DC motor propel a car? Technically, yes, but only under very specific conditions. The car must be extremely lightweight, almost like a go-kart or micro-EV. The motor must be strong enough to produce usable torque, but the torque must be kept low enough that the gearbox doesn't explode under stress. The speed would be limited, the durability questionable, and safety concerns significant. As a proof of concept or engineering experiment, it absolutely can work. As a practical drivetrain for a road-legal car, the answer is no, at least not with current 3D printing materials available to the general public. Industrial metal 3D printing is a different story. If the gearbox is printed using sintered steel or titanium, it could perform similarly to traditional metal gearboxes. But at that point, you lose the cost advantage that makes 3D printing attractive in the first place. The biggest problem is that a car drivetrain demands enormous torque, hundreds of Newton meters at minimum, and 3D printed materials simply cannot handle that consistently. This leads to gear failure, casing cracks, alignment issues, overheating, and rapid wear. While the idea of printing your own gearbox sounds futuristic and appealing, the reality is that automotive powertrains require industrial-grade components for safety, reliability, and performance. As for the DC motor, it must be chosen carefully, ideally a large permanent magnet DC traction motor or a repurposed forklift motor. These motors can produce enough torque, but without a strong gearbox, they cannot move a car effectively. In conclusion, the concept of a 3D printed gearbox combined with a DC motor is incredibly exciting and full of engineering creativity, but it is not yet practical for powering a real car unless we dramatically reduce vehicle weight, accept low speeds, limit torque, or use advanced composite printing materials. It works beautifully for experiments, educational demonstrations, lightweight prototypes, electric bicycles, robotics, or small go-karts. But for full-size road vehicles, the demands are simply too high for plastic-based 3D printing. In the future, with advancements in metal 3D printing, better composites, and smarter gearbox designs, we may reach a point where 3D printed drivetrains become viable. But for now, the dream remains experimental, fun, creative, inspiring, but not ready for the streets.